Hello friends, in this video we are going to work with casts and tags. And for that I'm going to use this package, Vue multiselect package. Here we have how we can install, but this version 3 is not supporting the Vue 3. And for that I have opened the GitHub repository of the Vue multiselect, and in the releases we have this version 3 which support the Vue 3. Okay, so go and install this, and after that first I'm going to change this to be attach. So here when you have update in the attach.vue, I'm going to say add, not tags but add trailer, and save, run the npm run watch. Okay, refresh, and we have add trailer now. Good. Next thing is to work with this Vue multiselect, and I'm going to copy what we have here just to demonstrate, and after that we can make changes. And I'm going to add it here. Okay, hit save. Next thing, we need to import that Vue multiselect and go to the down there, import. Next we need to create options and the value, and because we are using setup, I'm going to create a constant, and here I'm going to create a constant for value, which is going to be ref of an empty, and also constant for options, which is going to be this array we get. Okay, and next one is to add the CSS. Copy and add the CSS here, hit save, and come here and refresh. If I save, okay, come here and wait for the Laravel mix, and we have error, can't resolve. So I think we have to make this, hit save, and now we are okay. Okay, refresh here, and we have this select option. If I, that's okay, but so come here, go up, where is this? And we have this overflow hidden, so remove this and refresh. Okay, and now we have, okay, now here we have, I want to add casts in this case, and here tags. So for that we need to get casts as props. So I'm going to say casts, and it's going to be an array, and also I'm going to add the tags right now, also array. Save, go now to the movie attack controller, and in the index when we add movie and trailers, also add casts, which is going to be cast all, and tags, the same thing, tag model all. Okay, now we need to import also the cast model, and hit save. Go now to the attach. When we have this multi-select, instead of options, I'm going to add casts here and hit save. Refresh. Now if I select, we have this thing because it's object, and we have name and all of that. If we want, we can, and maybe it's a good idea to add here only the ID and the name, and the same thing for this one, ID, and here we have tag name. Okay, save. So if I refresh now and see, we have on the ID and the name. Okay, but if we go to this, and I'm going to use multi-select here, we can use this one, options, and I'm going to copy what we have here and go to the attach, where is this multi-select, and paste that in. Hit save, and now we have multiple to true, and label is going to be name and track by name. I'm going to say the placeholder is going to say add cast. Okay, and save this one. Go to the browser, refresh, and by default we have one selected, but here now is looking more nice. Okay, now if you want this pre-selected, it's okay. If you don't want, we can remove this pre-select first and save, refresh, and now we have this add cast. Okay, but we don't need the value, we need a, I'm going to create new form here, so I'm going to copy this and create a new form, and I'm going to name it cast form, and here I'm going to add cast, which is going to be an empty array. Okay, remove now this value and also this option, and instead of the value here, I'm going to add the cast form dot casts and save. Come here and refresh, inspect element, and go to the view. Okay, we have casts and all of that, and then we have this cast form, which is reactive, and casts is an empty array. Now if I select one, we have one, we populated with one, which is an object with ID and name. If I select another one, we have two objects. Okay, now when I'm going to add, so cut this, and I'm going to add a form here, form, and I'm going to say on submit, prevent, I'm going to add cast here, and now paste that in, and also after that I'm going to add a class, not class, what is it, add a div with class margin top 2, and here I'm going to add jet button and say add cast. Okay, if I save just to see what we have here, refresh, yeah, we have this add cast. Okay, and maybe add casts because we have multiple to true, and also here add casts. Okay, now when we want to create this method, when we click that button, so I'm going to say the same thing we have for the submit trailer, so function with that name, and I'm going to copy what we have here, paste it here, just change the form to be cast form, and now the same thing here, so copy and paste. Now the route is going to be at casts. Okay, save and open the web PHP, copy this route for add trailer and paste it down there. And instead of saying add trailer, we are going to say add cast. Add cast is going to be the method and the name the same thing. Save this one. Now we need to create this method in the controller. So after the destroy trailer, create new one with that name, and here we need the movie, $movie, and here I'm going to say $casts is going to be request input, and not like this input, and casts, because here we add in the cast form we add casts. Okay, and I'm going to die and dump the casts to see what we get. Save, come here and refresh. Now if I select some casts, so 2 for, and say add cast here, we have an array with 2 array inside, and one has one cast, another one cast. Okay, but if I say now, for example, the movie casts, and I'm going to say sync the casts we have an error because we don't have name, we have only IDs here. So I'm going to try refresh and select 2 casts, say cast, now column name in the cast movie table. So for that I'm going to get only the IDs, and I'm going to say $sign cast IDs is going to be collect $sign casts and get only the ID. And if I say now die and dump the cast IDs, save, come here, refresh, and select 1, 2, 3, for example. Okay, add cast. We have items, which is an array with 3 IDs. Okay. Now instead of saying cast, we can say cast IDs. And after that, I'm going to return. So copy that, paste, and say casts attached. Okay. Refresh. And select 1, 2, 3. Okay, add casts. Go to the table class. In the cast movie, we have 3 casts. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the movies and check another movie and add cast here. Okay, go back, refresh, and yeah, now we have movie ID 7. Okay, now next thing is here we have this we display the YouTube, and I'm going to do the same thing to display the tags here. So for that, in the movie attach controller, I'm going to add one more for the, I'm going to name it movie casts, which is going to be $sign movie casts, and also movie tags, the same thing, $sign movie tags. Hit save and go to the attach and add it then. So movie tags is going to be array, and also movie cast also array. And now here I'm going to say props dot movie casts, not movie casts, but movie cast, like this. And if I save, go to the browser and refresh, and why we don't have pre-selected here, go to the view, and we have casts, movie, and movie casts is undefined. Movie casts, because we make a mistake. Okay, refresh. And you see here we have already added that. So now if, for example, I am going to remove 2 of them and say add cast added, but also we have again 3. Yeah, now we have 1. So if I select another one, say add cast, the problem is it's not updating immediately this one. So go to view and movie cast. Now we have 2. The problem is here. Go to the attach, and also I'm going to add the preserve state to be true, and preserve scroll to true. And on success, we are not resetting the, come here and refresh. So now we have 2. If I select only 1, add cast, and we have only 1. If I say 1, 2, 3, say add cast attached, and if I refresh again, okay, if I remove this and this and say add cast, okay, cast added, and we have only 1 here. Or if we want, we can display before the form. So here we have a form. For example, we can say here add a div with class flex, and maybe here I'm going to add a div and v4 mc for movie casts in movie cast, and the ID is going to be mc.id, and we are going to display the name. So mc.name, save, refresh now, and we have this name here. So if I select two more, say add cast here, when we have them here, and maybe add some classes here to this div. So add class with margin 2 and padding 1. Okay, text is going to be extra small. Okay, save. Come here and refresh. And yeah, now we have our readable. Okay, that's it for the class. Now I'm going to work with tags. We have the same thing. So copy this div we have here and paste it here. Change this to say add tag, and also not cast form, but so select all of them and say tag. Okay, tag form. Now we need to create one for the tags here and also one form for the tags. So we have here tag form. So is a cast form, copy and paste and say here, select this and say tag form, and here is going to be movie tags. Okay, and create a new method, add tag. Okay, and here also add tags, and the form is tag form. Save this, go to the movie controller and create one for the tags, paste it here, change this to be add tag, and cast is going to be tag. So tags is going to be request input tags, which we added here, and tag IDs is going to be the same thing, and sync tag IDs. Okay, and here also we need to say tags attached. Save. One more thing, we need to create one more row. So copy this one and paste it here and say add tags here. Also this one, add tag, and here tags. Save. Come here and refresh. And here we have, oh yeah, we display the, so go to attach movie, attach page, and here we need now to say in movie tags, and also this is going to be now not MC but MT for movie tag. Okay, and also the label is tag name and also tracked by tag name. Save. Come here and refresh. And now we don't have a tags. Why? option tags, and we have here tags. So where is the problem? Okay, one more. Okay, we have a tags, but the problem is here. We need to remove this overflow. Refresh. And now we have tags here. Okay, so if I select tag 1, tag 2, and tag 3, and by default, first I'm going to open the tags where we have taggable. We have empty. Refresh and select 3 tags, add tag attached. If I open and refresh, we have showing the tags, and just with not displaying the tags here, fix that. Movie tags, empty. We need to say empty tag name here, and refresh, and now we have the tags here. Okay, friends, hope you enjoy and see you in the next video. All the best.